Right, good day to everyone here. I arrived at Fishing Republic this morning to a very welcoming sight. I pulled up outside the front door and there's a queue right the way around the block. Massive, massive. I reckon there must have been probably 150 people standing in the queue waiting to get in here. So happy days for Fishing Republic at their new superstore at Ipswich. Because I live just round the corner, I had the chance, I had a word with them to come down and have a little sell of my book. Get it on with the Don, which is out. You can buy it from www.bigcarpmagazine.co.uk. And we've had quite a nice response here today. They've done quite a lot of sales. As you can see, I'm an avid man as well, and they've got quite a bit of avid gear. They've got some more coming in, which they're going to have at a later date. But yeah, fantastic stuff. Fantastic shop. I think it's going to be a big success down here in Ipswich. My book. What's my book about? Well, it's about my life. It goes from when I was a child right the way up to my fishing at the moment. I've got things of, you know, look, there I am as a little tiddler with crabs, catching them old crabs off the end of Frenton Pier, and big old turbot. I was only about, I don't know, 14 then, and I caught a big turbot, and it goes on and on and on. Some of the years I spent a bit of time in Israel working on a fish farms out there, cultivating carp for the table. Also, when I come back from Israel in 1976, I actually broke the Essex carp record with a 36 pounder. The story of it is all relived in here. There we have that was the Essex carp record, 1976. Not only have I done carp fishing, there's good bits in here about my sea angling that I did. And again, I missed out on on the national record there. Look, there's some of the big old tote that I've caught over the years. I've had stingrays that could have broke the record. I actually let the fish go because I didn't want to kill it. And then we go on, there you go. Look, Don's on top of the world, missed the record by 2 pounds. Again, all for the fish were returned alive, none of them were killed. And then you go through look, there's the big old stingray on there. And all the stories are in there. So there's quite a lot you can see. When I used to run the Manor, that's the amphibian, there was quite a few, well, I had all the fish out of there in the end. There's all the stories. There's old Milky Bar there. He's getting it on. There's a little map of the manor and everything in there. Some of my best years, look, there's some of the big pike that I caught, over 30 pounds. There's all the stories of how I caught those. There's an awful lot in the book. Some of the mad shows that I did, we put in there about some of the mad shows with the mad carp angler, wanted dead or alive. We've done, yeah, look at that one, that's the old Alien Nation. Look, there's a little story behind that. Then we go on to places like this was down in Darrenth, and some of the young lads that I met along the way, they've all, yeah, look, there's some beautiful fish. They were from a private syndicate, and you've got all the stories, got loads of funny stories on it. Here's some of the lads that I did when I was with Total Kart magazine. I did the monthly interviews with the kids and whatever in there. Here's one for you, Dean Macy. He's the Olympic. I think he was silver medalist. Well, some of his first fishing that he took up, carp fishing, was done with the old uncle, taught him how to fish. In there, look, you can see there's some more fish from there. I think that was one of the best nights that I ever had in 24 hours, where I managed a 40, 330s and about 6 or 7 20s as well. There's a little lad who some of the people will know. That was 11 years old, little Tommy Dove. I took him out on one of my troubleshoots. As you know, he's with Calder. Hang on, let's have a little look at okay. There's another one of your old celebrities, world's strongest man, Jeff Capes. He come out with me. I'd never seen a man so big. There's another one there, another celebrity. And well, I took him out, done a session with him. That's Glenn Roeder. Used to be the Newcastle. He was the Newcastle manager and West Ham. He went up there with the academy for Newcastle. And finally, a good friend of mine, that's Lee Bowyer, used to play for West Ham and obviously Leeds United. He's in there in the book. Other people, do you remember on the television Tight Lines, where there's Keithy Arthur? He got it on with the Don and he lost. So he ended up with the Rich Tea biscuits because we used to do the Rich Tea challenge. It just goes on and on and on. If you look towards the back end, we go out fishing for sailfish, and I explain how I spent quite a lot of time fishing for sails. I had quite a few, up to 140 pound. Fantastic bit of fishing, right up to the present day, where I went out to France. Done my PB twice with a PB common, PB mirror, a £59 4-ounce common, and a 6712 mirror. Came back to England, done my PB common with a 44 pounder out of the quarry, and then went back up to a place called The Rise and done my PB mirror with a 48 pound plus mirror out of there. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of history in there. There's Harefield, there's different places that I went and fished. And if you want to come on down to the shop, come and buy one. And that's about it, I think. So there you are, you got it on with the Don, and now I've got to go.